Number 1, I exist. I am that I am. Everything emanates from this. This is the passion of your consciousness. I exist. I am that I am. I have always existed. I have no beginning. I have no end. I am eternal. I can exist in different forms. I may exist in this lifetime as my human identity, but even when that part of me goes beyond, I still exist. Everything flows from this, your pure state of consciousness. Number 2, consciousness must be present for anything to occur. For any creation or experience to exist, consciousness must first be there to perceive and to call it into expression. Without the presence of consciousness to observe and experience its creation, the creation does not exist except as a potential. Consciousness does not arise from matter. It is the source. Consciousness is the key to everything. Nothing happens until something is perceived. Number 3, everything is an act of consciousness. It's all an act of consciousness. From the face you see in the mirror to the faintest impulse. From the highest enlightenment to the darkest brutality. From deepest love to coldest indifference. Victim to victimizer. Birth to death. Everything you do is simply a role played out by your consciousness for the purpose of experience. You can change the act whenever you choose to move on from the current act or wish to have a new experience. It is your free will. Number 4, the human journey is about experiencing your consciousness and energy. Earth was created specifically for angelic beings to embody into a slowed-down reality so that we could discover and understand the relationship between consciousness and energy. Your consciousness is pure, and your energy is neutral until it's called into expression by your perception and the desire for experience. Understanding the relationship between consciousness and energy is the purpose of life on Earth. Number 5, energy is communications. Nothing more, nothing less. Energy is communications, not particles or a force or power. It is what your consciousness created in the desire to know itself. Energy is in a neutral state until ignited by the desire of consciousness to have an experience. That sets energy into motion, and its dynamic and design are always going to be in the exact accordance with how consciousness perceives itself. Energy is a constant communication that consciousness has about its own nature and state. Number 6, everything in your reality is your energy. All energy is yours, the song of your own soul. Consciousness perceives everything only through its own energy, in the same way that you can only see through your own physical eyes, never through somebody else's. Therefore, everything in your reality is your own energy, called into its current form by your perception of your own self. Even when there is an energy design outside of you, such as that of nature or other people, Still, you fill that design with your own energy to be able to perceive it. You don't perceive others directly as they are, but only through your own energy. Energy cannot be given or taken, although you can create an illusion of such an exchange. It is completely up to you how to perceive and receive your energy. Number 7, the master allows energy to serve them. When everything in your reality is your energy, it's no longer necessary to select, protect, or reject anything in your life. As the master, you understand that every moment of life is your creation, a gift from your free self to your human self. You can therefore fully receive your energy in absolute trust and flow, knowing that it is serving you in perfection. Others cannot steal your energy, nor can you get energy from anything outside of yourself. Instead of limiting, manipulating, and resisting energy, a master allows it to serve them. Number 8, all energy seeks resolution. Your energy is in neutral until it takes on polarity to form and express a reality. It is meant to flow freely through experience, but often it gets stuck due to trauma, guilt, shame, and other issues. This stuck energy can then manifest in the body as aches, pains, and illness, and in life as repeating patterns, problems, and challenges. When you let go of the issues and allow the wisdom, your energy will return to its natural flow, bringing healing, resolution, and renewal. Number 9, you are your own oneness. Through the timeless spiral of its existence, your soul has generated countless expressions of itself. And because energy always finds its resolution, it is to this deep inner oneness that all lifetimes, aspects, and experiences inevitably return. Everything, past, present, and future, every potential is already within. Your oneness is sovereign, not dependent on any other beings or forces, not even melding into anything outside of itself. You are on a journey that culminates with returning to your own oneness. Number 10, realization is a natural occurrence. Enlightenment is the full integration of every part of yourself. Energy is always moving towards resolution, which means your realization is a foregone conclusion. No matter how deep one dives into experience, the song of the soul will always sing you back home. The human cannot possibly design and manufacture their realization. In fact, you are already realized and now just going through the experience of how you got there, as if traveling back through time. Number 11, you are not responsible for your realization. Realization occurs from the desire and instigation of the soul and the inner master, which is the culmination of all your lifetimes. As the soul's human expression, your only responsibility is to sensually experience the journey. The destination is confirmed. How you get there is up to you. Number 12, the future is the past healed. As humans, we tend to build the future on the past, Tomorrow will likely resemble yesterday. Childhood wounds create troubled lives. Unfinished business leads to karmic reconnections. However, when one lets go of the problems, turns away from suffering, and chooses self-love, the future becomes very different. You realize nothing was ever wrong. Everything was simply an experience that can now be given up to the soul and brought to wisdom. Number 13. Suffering is for fools and clergy. Suffering was never intended to be part of the human experience. However, perhaps due to the original guilt of coming to earth and forgetting self, it took hold in human consciousness. There is absolutely no need for suffering, whether to strengthen your character, pay for your sins, or to become enlightened. You can change suffering consciousness to joy consciousness whenever you choose. Number 14. You are not a victim of anyone or anything. Every role played by humans is an act of consciousness, and everything in your reality is your energy. Therefore, no being or organization can harm you or steal your energy unless you choose to play that role. If you believe you're a victim, you will create that pattern in your life. And every victim is always an abuser. When you let go of the victim act of consciousness and take full responsibility for your experience, you set yourself free. Number 15. Abundance and health are natural states of being. Your soul naturally exists in abundance, well-being, peace, and joy. It is unnatural to live in lack, limitation, and pain. Allow yourself to feel your natural state of being, and you will restore your natural state of ease and balance. Number 16. If you have issues in your life, it's because you're still gaining something from them. Whatever is in your life experience is there because you're still getting something from it. Even the undesired things are there because they are still serving you in some way. You are the creator. Ask yourself what you're gaining from the issue, and if you're ready to move on, release it from your life and allow it to be distilled into wisdom. Number 17. Over 90% of your biology and thoughts are not yours. Your body is mostly a product of your ancestors. Your mind has been programmed to follow patterns, picking up beliefs, perceptions, and fears from family, teachers, friends, news, and mass consciousness, whether expressed in some tangible form or non-physical, such as thoughts, and internalizes those. Humans tend to own all perceptions and experiences that come from within, but you can use your awareness to discern what is really yours. What is yours is what you choose. Keep only what you want, then take a deep breath and let everything else go. Number 18. Only your soul can heal your wounds, and only when you're ready. Throughout life, you may run from your wounds, react to them, obsess over them, counsel them, process them, and try to heal them in countless ways. True healing can only be found by releasing the wounds to your soul and receiving its forgiveness. The soul has infinite patience and will wait until you are done with the issues and ready to let them go. Then it will welcome, heal and transform everything into pure wisdom. Number 19, you are not beholden to gravity, be it physical, emotional, or societal. In the physical world, gravity is a force that holds things together, and it has the same function in the realms of thoughts, emotions, beliefs, mass consciousness, and more. In quantum physics, there is expansional gravity, sometimes referred to as dark energy. It allows everything from the expansion of the physical universe to the opening of thoughts, beliefs, and emotions. In the limited perspective of the human, we only see and experience inward gravity, but in fact, we also have access to expansional gravity in order to move beyond the restrictions of matter and mind. Number 20. There are no beings greater than the human being. While other beings and civilizations may exist and may even be technologically and intellectually advanced, it is the angelic beings in human form who have dived in the deepest, forgotten the hardest, hurt the most, and still have kept learning, growing, and eventually remembering. As angels searching for home, we discovered love right here on earth. In the darkest nights, we chase the light. In the deepest pain, we choose compassion. And now our wisdom radiates throughout creation, affecting the entire cosmos. No other beings have endured and learned as much as humans, created things as deep and as sensual as art, poetry, and music. This makes humans the most sacred and advanced beings of all. Number 21. All is well in all of creation. You took on the human condition to experience in the deepest ways and learn about consciousness, energy, and self-love. Being human was never a punishment or curse. It was a courageous choice to explore and create. When you are fully realized and ascended from the planet, your stories will inspire and edify countless other beings, because you are living proof that everything works out. With this knowledge, you can relax into your realization and experience these final years on the planet in any way you choose. No soul being is truly lost, and no issue ever goes unresolved.